The beauty of me knowing all the team pretty well is I have a good understanding of who, what and when. I know myself. I know that when I'm tired and hungry, from time to time, I will get agitated. I can lose my temper.
You're testing us out, aren't you, underfoot?
A little bad.
Pardon? Yeah, I want it to be tough, yeah. I just don't want to break an ankle while I'm running down. Did you see how deep the puddles were?
I don't make an excuse for that because that probably helps me get through. But at times, I think a group needs to have that challenge as well. So the night before we set off, I made the point, look, we were together for 7 days, 24/7. So we've got to be really tolerant of each other and understand that if someone has a quiet moment or someone gets fired up, that they don't mean it. And actually, as soon as we can, we fix it up. A bit like what happens on a rugby field. There's times on a field where people in their own team have disagreements and discussions and fire up and get stuff wrong. In some cases, get stuff right. But as long as the minute you cross over that white line and your mates, and you're able to go, I was just trying to do the best for the team, then I think the best teams have that. We stopped at a garden centre. That was the first location, which we rammed. We couldn't believe how busy it was. And then the second stop was some stables. And I'd had the plan every day. I knew exactly the numbers, how far, the distance between locations, how long the stops were going to be. And I knew I'd broke everything down, so I knew exactly where we were at. And the stables should have been in a position where we hit, and they weren't.
Will you ring Phil and ask him where the stop is? Don't say it's around this next corner.
We were 4K out, but we're drenched, we're cold. Best part of an half marathon still to run. We've been on our feet 6 hours or something, 7 hours. And we've run into the stables, which seemed like a mirage actually, because every time we went around a corner it was like we're seeing a post. Is that the stables? And we go around another corner. No, it's not. Is that the stables? No, it's not. And we got there and Jane, Erin and Alex, Chris and Dave's wife and Jane, my own wife, were waiting for us. We didn't know they'd be there. Yeah, we didn't know they'd be there. It was a really nice moment for all three of us. When you put all that prep in and you get to the point where you're on day 5 and you're in touching distance, albeit 20k from York, but you're in touching distance of finishing. But all that prep that had gone in, the 3 months before, where every opportunity was out running and sacrificed so much at home that stop with our wives was a massive morale boost. That last 20k into York went very, very quickly. It rained harder after we left the stables. It just started to get dark and the streets started to get full. Out of all the places we went, running into York, I could never have imagined we'd get a response like that. The Christmas lights were on, it was dark, and that centre bit outside the Minster was just full.
I just want to thank everybody. You've made this really, really special for all of us. It's something we'll remember for the rest of our lives. I think you know why we're here. We're all trying to do something positive for the MND community and our little mate Rob Burrow. I can't thank you enough.
Just having that flag bearer, that person at the head of this, it's changed the narrative, it's changed the feeling. There's so much optimism. He's inspired a whole movement and a whole community of people.
A bit smelly, a bit wet. Feel all right?
Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
No problem. Thank you.
Well done, Kev.
Thank you.
Well done. You're an absolute inspiration, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look after yourself. Look after yourself. Nice to see you soon.
Okay, well done.
For the whole team to see that was the moment we all went, wow, this is an unbelievable week.
Did you expect the crowd like this?
No, that's unreal. I've never seen anything like it. It's like winning a grand final. Like, never seen anything like it. And I know Rob, Doddy, Stephen and Edel and that MND community will be looking at the pictures from this today and will be smiling. And I hope that our team are making them proud.
We had this mad, intense environment at the Rhinos, and Kev demanded that environment. So you're all looking at him running these crazy challenges right now, and the mental fortitude that requires. Well, he was like that every day. So he didn't run a marathon every day, but everything that he applied his mind to and his body to, he did it to the highest of human echelons. So it doesn't surprise me when he says he's going to do these challenges, and he does them exceptionally well. It doesn't surprise me that he absolutely nails it every time.
And you've done some challenges as well, Jamie, and you are running all the way from here to...
Later that evening, we went to do an event in York, which was a friend of mine had asked if he could put it on, and it meant a combination of doing a number of question and answers. A couple of the sponsors on the vest were there.
42% of the funds raised will go towards bringing alive the Rob Burrow Centre for MND, which will be in Leeds. We visited the site with Rob.
For the team at the time, they were quite tough to go to some of these events because people are tired and people wanted some downtime, but had to understood why we're going and what we're doing, and we did 3 of these during the week. And this particular night, we raised 77 grand.
The Leeds Marathon, the Rob Burrow Leeds Marathon, it's been a bit of a dream of mine since we did the 7 in 7. I never thought we'd get it off the ground. I went to a meeting and they sat in front of us and told me that there wasn't an appetite for a marathon in Leeds. There hadn't been a marathon in Leeds for 20 years, but I was told there isn't an appetite. You'll struggle to get 2,500 people. You might get 3 if you're lucky. And if this fails, it's going to cost you 350 grand. I'm delighted to tell you all that next week it will be announced. I'm not supposed to tell you, so Chatham House rules, it can't release as rude, right? There's just short of 10,000 people signed up to do that marathon. We can't keep doing these challenges year on year, right? But the marathon gives us that legacy. The marathon gives us something to, hopefully, if it's a success, something we can go after year, and I'll continue to run it every year, and hopefully some of the guys will, and we make sure he's remembered forever.
We ran out of York day 6 and knew that we had a wonderful day in front of us.
Support's been amazing, right from minute 1 to where we are now, and I'm sure it will continue to grow as we get to Headingley. Real special day, spiritual home for both of us, so looking forward to seeing Rob later.
I could feel myself during that day in particular kept welling up, and you're tired and your mind's jumping around from different places. Maybe think about family, think about my kids. You think about getting it done, you think about how hopefully the money's ticking over and we might be making a difference and we might actually be inspiring people to go and do their own little bits. So when we hit Headingley, it was a really special moment. Great to see that big smile.
All right. Sorry, I'm all sweaty and I smell all right. We've just been playing Michael Jackson coming in. But we're all right. I love you, pal, all right. It's been incredible since we set off in Edinburgh, and it keeps getting better and better. It's great to be almost home, but you know what I mean, my rugby home.
We love you, Kev. We love
No, it's all right, it's all right. I know you're all stood side to side with us, just like we tried to do for Rob, Lindsay and the family. Our team can't thank you enough. The support, the awareness we've created, the money we've raised. We'll find a cure for this disease, all right? I don't know when, but we all keep fighting together. We'll get there. Thank you everybody for coming today. Thanks for your support. One more day to go.
Kevin Sinfield has not just transcended the sport of rugby league, he's transcended a nation. I once got told that the quality of a leader depends on how many people will follow him. Well, if you look at his closest friends have been following him from minute one, and the whole nation has got behind him and raised so much money for a cause like M&D, which is so important.
We've had a lot of fun out on the road. We've had a great 6 days together, and when you get welcomes like that, it makes it all worthwhile. And I think more importantly, it shows the M&D community and Rob how much people care about them. You know, the team can take great energy from that welcome, and we'll use it now to fuel this next block. And we're not far away now. I'll text you later on. I'm okay, mate, just so you know. Quad's a bit tight, Achilles a bit sore, but only started hurting today. But I'm all right, mate. We'll get it done, all right?
We left Headingley and headed on up to Valley Parade. And actually on the way we had a brief stop, and lo and behold, my mum and dad were there.
All right.
There you. Hey, look.
Yeah. Keep going on.
It was really nice to see them. And then we moved on there, you know, the last couple of Ks into Bradford, and it's probably the only time I've been into Bradford and not been booed, so yeah, that was really nice to run to Valley Parade.
Hold on, Tom. Hold on, mate. Thanks for letting me do that. Great to have you
and to get to see Stephen. Stephen and his family were there.
Hiya, mate. Yeah.
Makes it all worthwhile. Those little moments, moments when you're looking in Doddy or Rob or Stephen's eyes, or all those people we met along the route with M&D, the minute you look in their eyes and you know what it means, and that's so powerful for all of us and absolutely spurred us on.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if this is on, so if it is, give me a thumbs up, please. If not, I'm just going to throw it away.
Sound like it is.
I can tell we're in Bradford because the mics don't work. On behalf of all our team, I just want to thank you wherever we've been welcomed with open arms. We've had a wonderful 6 days, we've got one to go. There's some tired bodies here, there's some guys who put themselves through it. There's some team members that have gone above and beyond. We'll go and recover and rest up. I hope to see somebody here in the morning to set us off. We're going to fight, we're going to scrap, but we will be at Old Trafford tomorrow. Thank you.